Middlemiss, a Geordie, hoping to pepper her Euro debut with some feisty northern uproar. Oh, she's phoning home already. She hasn't even left London. Let's wish her well in the old Gaelic fashion. Canary and Tolat, me little biddy.
From its sedate and stately debut in 1956, the Eurovision Song Contest has grown into a glamorous and glitzy trans-global tack fest, annually adored by over 600 million people. What else has given us this? This? This?
Soon we will know who will be the best in the Eurovision Song Contest.
And could claim to have given the world, despite that skirt and despite that song, Celine Dion. Ne partez pas sans moi, laissez-moi vous suivre.
Socks off voters in the Great British Song Contest, Katrina and the Waves will represent the UK in this year's Eurovision to be held in Dublin. But Road to Euro 97 victory begins here in rehearsal rooms in Acton.
Love, shine a light in every corner of my heart. Let the love light carry, let the love light carry. Light of magic, every
So Katrina, now you're the 40th person to do Eurovision for the UK. How did it come about?
Am I really the 40th person?
40th.
However, I think I'm the first American. Kimberly Rue was working on a song called Love, Shine a Light, which had the right kind of vibe, lighters in the air, heartwarming sort of Coca-Cola, like to teach the world to sing sort of vibe. So we said, well, what have we got to lose? More mud on the wall. We entered the song and our 250 pounds and got whittled down, won the preliminary round of the Great British Song Contest, and here we are in North Acton. Basically, my MO is to get in and kick ass.
So what were you and the Waves doing before this happened?
We've always been in the studio working on songs, working on material, trying to make something happen. We needed some luck.
What's your earliest Eurovision memory?
It's got to be that making your mind up.
The skirts.
The skirts.
Any tricks up your sleeve?
No, I don't think I'll be getting them out for the lads, that's for sure. Although, you know, I don't think that would win us any votes either.
Is there any risk involved in doing the Eurovision Song Contest, do you think?
Now, would you be hinting at a risk of musical credibility, by any chance?
Perhaps.
We have no credibility. I think sometimes English people, British people are a little bit cynical about the Eurovision Song Contest because you guys are making the best music in the whole world, aren't you? You know, you got the most talented musicians over here and songwriters, so you can be a bit cynical about it. Terry Wogan this morning, and he reckoned that...
You were talking to Terry Wogan?
Indeed, I was.
What was he saying?
Me and tell. No, I mean, he was saying, if you don't win, I'll retire. I said, no, I've never said that before. I said, like hell, Tell.
He says it every year, man.
Does he?
Every year. How are you going to feel when you step out on stage?
Oh, just go for it. Just sing. Just, you know, hit my mark. Don't fall over. Like Spencer Tracy used to say, don't fumble your lines and don't bump into the furniture. So that's going to be basically my tack.
How's it going to be, right, if somebody gives you no points?
No points?
No points.
It's not going to happen. That is just not going to happen.
But what would you, you know, if you...
If we get no points by anyone, then I'm going to say fix, 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 fix. Come on, it's a good song.
Good.
I can say that, I didn't write it. I mean, you know, I'm one of these people, I'm pretty much going to have to react honestly to whatever's happening. So if we get no points, I think I'll just, over here. But apart from that, I'll be fine. Hey, I'm a survivor.
Love it or shove it, the Eurovision Song Contest is an international institution. And I'm here in Dublin to see if Katrina and the Waves will be walking on sunshine or if they're going to be one step out of time.
I'd like to welcome practically everybody in Western Europe, because tonight this program is being televised to no less than 14 countries.
Despite a love-hate relationship with the Eurovision, Britain has been represented at the Song Contest since 1959.
High, 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 looking low, 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 wondering why did she go, go, go? For if I don't find my love, I know I shall die, 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 'cause I love her so.
But it would be 8 years before the barefoot and bouncy Sandy Shaw unpapared her way to the jury's hearts and to the top of our charts.
On the string with Sandy Shaw.
The first Eurovision that I ever really remember is when Sandy Shaw won with Puppet on a String, and I thought that was just amazing because her microphone failed at the beginning.
I wonder if one day that you'll
It kicked in after the first line or something, and I thought, oh, what's happened? You know, we can't hear it. I loved it. From then on, I was completely addicted to the Eurovision Song Contest.
Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be.
string.
I'm just your jack in the box, you know whenever I'm gonna bounce up and down on my string. I tore your start when it stops, I'm just your jack in the box, because for your love I'd do anything.
Knock, knock, who's there with his beloved?
It's unique in the television year. There's nothing else like it. It's just 3 hours of sheer entertainment. When I was really small, I begged to be allowed to stay up and see it, and the first year I was actually allowed to stay up and see it was 1972, and I loved it.
United Kingdom.
14 votes. My earliest Eurovision memory was from back in 1976. I was allowed to stay up past 8 o'clock to watch the Brotherhood of Man.
That's it.
The triumphant view of Brotherhood of Man.
Kisses for me, save all your kisses for me. Bye-bye, baby, bye.
We'd had a few hits in Europe, but at the time, the Eurovision was the big, big thing to go for. I remember we were working in a club up the north of England, I won't say where, not to offend anybody, and saying, right, we have to win this Eurovision Song Contest, otherwise it's back to this horrible club.